What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and today's review is on the new for 2022 9.5 foot tall BJ's Ghoul Trio with Tombstones inflatable. So I do apologize. I haven't made a video in like literally 3 weeks, and my last video I made 3 weeks ago was getting this at BJ's and like the BJ's lineup. But the reason for that is literally the week after I posted that video, I got COVID, and then I was out of school for that entire week, and since then, I've been trying to make up all the work I missed that week, and then also trying to set up the display, and also trying to do chores for money to get more stuff for the display. So I've just been really busy the past couple weeks, and I have not had time to do reviews. I'm actually like 4 or 5 reviews behind, so expect those videos coming out over the next few weeks. Before my Halloween display. But yeah, I got this at BJ's for $159. I think it retails for $179, I believe, but it was discounted, and it's still being discounted currently. That's the thing that BJ's likes to do, is they just discount the hell out of everything they get within literally weeks of getting it, which is nice. But so yeah, I got this cheaper than the retail price, I guess you could say, because it was discounted. And, yeah, they had, I think, 3 of these at my store. The other ones might have sold out, or they might not have been done putting them up yet. But, when I went to BJ's, they had this, the tree, the Jack Mountain, and they had the other pumpkin guy, but he wasn't on display. And they also had the Thanksgiving turkey, but that wasn't on display either. But, yeah, so in my opinion, this is, like, literally one of the top 3 best Halloween inflatables we've gotten for this year. I think it's absolutely amazing, and, they definitely put a lot into this design. It has short-circuit lights, it's animated, as you can see, it has a sound box, and it plays spooky sounds. It has 3 characters, so just a great design overall, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But, anyways, here's the box. You can see the inflatable right here, just a typical Gemmy box. See the Airblown inflatable logo, short circuit, Ghoul Trio with Tombstones, giant animated, 9.5 feet tall, plays spooky sounds, lights up, waist turning, creates an eerie display of flickering light for indoor and outdoor use. And then there's like the little sound symbol right there, one piece Gemmy. Side is exactly the same. And the back of the box here has the height comparison. 2022 Gemmy Industries. Then again, side is the same. So, I don't think there's anything in this box, because I've had this out in my yard since the day I got it. So it's been out for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, there's nothing in there. There's just, the instructions right here. But yeah, this has been out in my yard already for like 3 weeks. So, yeah, I put it out literally the night I got it, so, anyways, and then the stake pack, there's no point in showing you, because I already am using the stakes on the inflatable, besides, like the twirly ones and the fish hook looking ones. So, anyways, yeah, I'll go outside, plug it in, inflate it, and I'll show you what it looks like, so I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this has been in my display for a while now, so here it is. It's already staked down and everything. It's worked really, really good the past couple weeks. Just want to show you, here's the sound box. I have a giant plastic Ziploc bag around it, because if you know anything about sound boxes, if they get too much water in them, they're junk. So, I don't know if anyone else has said this, but I recommend, if you have an inflatable with a sound box, put something around it, whether it be like a plastic grocery bag or like I used a Ziploc bag. Just put something to cover it and prevent water from getting into it. Because once they get too much water logged into them, they turn to shit. I actually didn't know this, and I did not cover up my sound box on my saxophone snowman. And the sound still works, but I don't know if this has anything to do with the rain or like water, but for some reason the knob to turn the volume up and down does not work anymore. So it's just stuck blaring at max volume, and I don't know how to fix that. It may have been caused by rain or water, I don't know. But either way, I recommend you cover something, or use something to cover the sound box. This also has a YEF 200 fan, I'll actually just open it and show you because I don't have to unclip this or anything. Let's see here. It's a little dirty, but... And yeah, it's also engraved into the plastic, so it's gonna kind of be hard to see. But yeah, anyways, it has a 200, so this thing inflates super fast. It inflates super tightly. Definitely a great choice for this inflatable. So yeah, without further ado, I'll plug it in. And I will have the sound box at max, and you know, like I said, I put a Ziploc bag over it, so I don't really feel like turning it down. But once I get in front of it, it's harder to hear it, so hopefully it won't be too loud. I'll also talk a little bit louder in case it's harder to hear me. Yeah, there it is. Pops right up. Just gotta fix some of the cloth on the Ghost real quick. There we go. So, yeah, here it is. Really awesome design. I love all three of these characters. They both look amazing in their own unique way. The Tombstones also look very cool as well, with that like stone rock detailing that they put around it. And then this one has a skull and crossbones, a skull with wings, R.I.P. And then this one has a cat. And they're all in different shapes too, which is cool. So yeah, we'll start off with the Grim Reaper over here. Honestly, this is probably my favorite of the three. I just love the way he looks. He looks super scary, super badass. He has a scythe right there that's stitched to the top of his head. He has red glowing LED eyes. And he's in like a black cloak, and he has like gray creepy cloth underneath his arms. And then like shredded black material here. I do wish, I don't know why these are yellow, like the cuffs around his arms are yellow. It doesn't match with the rest of him, and it does look kind of weird. But I think this is supposed to be, no, it doesn't matter where it is. But yeah, and then his white, pointy, bony hands. Looks awesome. I think the C7 in him might be out right here. Oh no, it's actually down there, so it's just harder to tell because it's in the day. And then here's the Ghost in the middle. This one is animated. As you can see in the middle, he has an animation motor, and he turns left and right. Looks awesome. There's a piece of white fabric that covers that, so it doesn't look bad. And he also has super long white creepy cloth hanging from under his arms and under his neck, I guess you could say. But then other than that, he's all white. I like the design on his face. It's simple. It's not super scary looking, but it looks good. You can see his hands and his fingers there. And then I already showed you the Tombstones. And then this Pumpkin Reaper guy, I like him. I think some of the colors are a little strange, but he has a good design too. So he has like a purple outfit, super long pointy fingers compared to the other two characters. The facial design is, I believe, a unique facial design, which is awesome. It looks super good. He has glowing green LED eyes. You see a stem right there, and he has purple creepy cloth on his neck and under both of his arms. And there's like a brown dirt looking base that goes underneath the Tombstones. And other than that, it's a very simple design, but it looks awesome. So I'll get into like the little things, like the tether loops. There are 10 tether loops on this thing, which is insane. So you have 2 on the Grim Reaper, 1 there, and then 1 right there. 2 on the Ghost, 1 here, and 1 there. And 2 on the Pumpkin guy, 1 there, and then 1 there. And then 2 at the bottom of this dirt base with the headstones. 1 there, you can't see it too well. It's right there. And then the second one right there. And then I don't think there are, yeah, there's no tethers on the bottom of these 2 characters. But then there's the bass fan right there underneath the Ghost. Then there's the sound box. these two characters have C7s, but the ghosts and the tombstones have the short circuit lights. So you can see one there in the ghost and then the other one in the bottom. So, yeah, I mean, this thing, like I said, inflates super fast, inflates extremely tight. This thing wants to explode. Even all three of the characters inflate super, super good. So yeah, other than that though, it's a simple design. So the only thing left to show you is the night view. Actually, before I show you that, I know the sound box was used on older Gemmy inflatables. I just don't know which ones it was used on. I know it wasn't used on the crime scene. I know it wasn't used on the cemetery archway. I don't know which one it was used on, but if you do know, leave a comment below. But that actually brings me to my one and literally only complaint with this inflatable. I wish the sound box was in the front. I hate how they put the sound box in the back, because I'll stop talking for a minute. You can tell it is very hard to hear. You can still hear it from the road. I still hear it from the road. And you can still hear it. You can definitely hear it from my house, though, better than the road, because it's facing my house. But I really wish they put it, like, right here on that dirt part, or maybe even on the front of the ghost, like here or below that, and just anywhere on the front they could have put it. I really don't like how they put it on the back, because it's not the loudest in the world. And I have it at max volume all the time. But I wish it was towards the front, because I do have another inflatable in my display with a sound box, and you hear that way more than this one, but that is also closer to the road than this one is. But still, I wish it was in the front, because it is much harder to hear. But yeah, and as you can see, I used a lot of tethers for this thing. I used 4 tethers on each, 4 tethers and 4 stakes on each inflatable, like each character. You don't need to do that, but I did just for like extra stability. I like to put typically more stakes than needed on my inflatables, just because I do live in a high wind area, and you know, I just want to make sure that they won't fall over or they won't have trouble standing up on their own. So yeah, but anyways, I'll go over the lights at night, because like I said, it's hard to see them during the day right now, so I'll go over that in the night view. But yeah, so we'll cut to that. Okay, so here it is in the dark, or at night. And as you can see, it lights up great. I'd say the only part that doesn't light up good is the Grim Reaper, because, you know, he's all black, but his eyes make it look even creepier because you can't see most of his body. So I don't really have a complaint about that. But the pumpkin guy lights up great. The ghost lights up amazing, you know, when the lights aren't flickering, but they're supposed to do that. So and then the tombstones also flicker. The tombstones have a white flickering LED though, whereas the ghost has a purple flickering LED. So yeah, anyways, that's about it. Overall, amazing inflatable. I know it's kind of late in the season, but BJ's continues to discount this thing. So if you have a BJ's near you and you're a member, you know, I highly recommend ordering this online or getting it in store, you know, whichever you want. So yeah, anyways, I'll just give you a short demo of the sound box, and that'll be it. So anyways, that's it for this review. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.